going to be a short version. I was thinking of Disco Inferno because I just listened to the song and right away I think of the Bee Gees, but it was written by the Tramps. Tramp, okay, has to be remembered as the Dogs, the something, and the Tramps, okay, and that would be bring a thought and open up a part of my mind if I go ahead and I look at it. At the same time, it says strap, it says stamp, it says amp or amplify. Now, thinking of Disco Inferno, where the RFID, ID 49, 7 by 7, 49 equals green, the seventh gate. The gates or gables or cables, okay? The cables, 49, 49, 94, 47 equals to the moon. 7 by 7, the gateway in the moon. This is the way I see it. Artificial intelligence, okay, brought from Pluto and Mars because of our birth and the division of the phobias and the demos, which is the splitting of the dice, D-I-C-E. The E is free in bingo, and it's free over here. Why? Because it comes in C. It comes in D. It doesn't come in I, but this says 15 or 95. I-95 is the division between part of the East Coast, central New York, and there's really nothing after that until you get to Chicago because there's whole empty spaces besides the big cities. Disco Inferno. Disco 315 says Ace Cat. It says Uranus. It says the two gateways between Pluto and Mars. So Disco Inferno, actually, to me, if you want to count out the numbers, it's 4 and 9 is 13 and 19 is 32. This is BC entry to F. 32, 35, 45, 50, 56, F again. Disco gets you F, gets you F, gets you the fair, gets you the iron, gets you the fair, to be fair, the ferry, or gets you the price, in and on. Now, I'm not going to do the whole numerological task because here it says 3 times 8, 3 plus 8 is 24 and 11. Creation of the 888, the 3 districts. I don't know how they work that. The total on the bottom, 15, 14, 29. The birth, 18, the birth of 18, 49, 29, 39, 47. Time of Christ, 7 by 4, 28 the moon, 7 and 4 is 11. 3 by 8, 3 plus 8. So these two combinate with this, the total is time heaven. Disco Inferno. When they took down the Twin Towers, excuse me, I'm sorry, when the Twin Towers fell down, we had an antenna on each. Now, if you look at the base of the new formation, it's a screw DNA to the top, and the base is now the Twin Towers upside down. Except now it's underneath the ground. Those antennas that energy into the ground. And what were they doing? They were testing. They were testing the amplified on the win big, win fall. Why win big? Because Bee Gees says win big is the windfall. In new, is, or night. In the new night. Have you ever seen the other side? When the towers fell down, oh God, it was terrible. One day they'll go back up again. It said night. Is or. Is or. Silver or gold. Is or. I don't have to say silver all the way. I'll just use the first 2 letters in French and English, which says night. Night says 8, or the knight in shining armor. We have to understand that Disco Inferno is what brings out to see. Did you listen to the song? Just listen to the song Disco Inferno. Now, when we take disco and we put it in the number style, it says dice. It says so. S-O says 50. Half of 50. D-C-O-S. 9 and half of 50. 50-50. The I birth, 2-9, I and I on both sides, 1, 4, 1, 5, and pi. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 9. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 11. 9, 2 are the next 2 numbers. 6, 5 are the next 2 numbers in 5. All the first 6 numbers in pi are right here. 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, and 5. All the numbers in pi coming out of this one word, Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno. When you have 3 8s, it means the angle of the 8s are from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. How do you take these squares and connect them together to get your 8s? When you get disco, you get 646, which says 1 and 1. 1 and 1, Artificial Intelligence of Artificial Intelligence Spirit, 1963. The 15th of March. This is when they call it, the 15th of March. That's what the numbers are. I can't tell you anymore. It just says the 15th of March on here, 1963. So now I'm coming back and I'm going 52 years later, the 15th of March. What does it mean? I don't know, but Disco Inferno is the song. This is all about the song. I'm just bringing you on a ride, just a ride. We're going nowhere, just a ride with these numbers. Now, I wish I can tell you that the first numbers between disco, D and I together, or ID, is actually 64 and 69, which is 34 and says DC. DI is DC because it's 0, 4, and it's 0, 9. 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 9 and 4 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4, DC. IS is 19 and 9, 28 the moon. SC is 19 and 3, 1, 9 and 3, and again, that's the spirit inside in Saturn. Then we have CO, 315. Well, 3O, it's O3, which makes it 63, creation of R, and O, creation of the golden angel. 6, 3, and 15 is 78, creating 2 gateways. Now, it's very tough for me to sit here and for you to understand without pictures, but I'm going to show you one thing. Do you remember the other day? 375 goes this way, and 264 go this way. The word disco take up the same numbers as 1 times 2 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. The nickel, 1 times 5. Remember what we did? 2, 6, 4, 3, 5, 7. 1 and 2 is 3. 5 and 2 is 7. 3, 5, 7. How did we get that again? 2, 6, 4. 2, 6, 4. How do we get 157? How do we get 157? 357, 375, 375, plus 1, plus 1. Oh yes, I remember. With 1, 4, and 7, okay, on the spirit side, 1, 4, and 7 completing 3, 6, and 9. When half of ESOFIGO comes in, 2, 6, 4 to 528, 2 and 1 is 3, the spirit is in. The gateway is in 6, and this is divided up, 1/4 is in 5, 3, 7, 5, and 2, 6, 4. That's how we got it. Is there any way to get this? This will create your 3, right? But now we needed to create your 7. This will get 5. This will get 4. 5 and 4 is the sun. This will get 1. This will get 0. This will be the light. This will be 3. This will be 6. This will be creation inside the E-hole. BCD equals 9. BCD equals 180. BCD equals 9, 189. 1, 8 is 9. 1 and 8 is the 18th letter and the 19th letter. The 18th letter creates the 19th letter because it's the letter R. It also creates the gateway within. 18 minus 1 because it's within you. It's the gateway, it's minus 1 because you need it. And all of this is surrounding Win Big and me believing that Saturday Night Live was the Bee Gees, which gave me back to 72. Win big, win a big fall. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's see what it looks like on the floor. We're back to getting that floor done. Putting a little bit of paint on the floor. Thank you for watching.